my message to Australians is don't put petrol in your car. Now this fuel crisis debacle is all your fault. Now if you just bought EVs when Chris Bowen and Greta Thunberg told you to, well, you wouldn't be in this predicament now, would you? And if truckies and farmers just listened to Chris Bowen and put solar panels on your tractors and trucks and charged them overnight with a windmill, then you wouldn't be in this shit either. So I'd just like everybody to stop whining and do as I say. Now let me just touch this piece of paper and make it look like I'm not reading a prepared statement written by somebody else. Now you've just got to treat this fuel crisis like the COVID-19 crisis, except this time it's not something made up in a Chinese lab and released by the Chinese Communist Party to bring down Western economies. So to put a stop to this panic buying and to force people to stay at home and not use their car, I'm announcing a new petrol crisis czar who's well versed at keeping people locked up and stripping them of their human rights if they don't do as they're told. So congratulations to Dan Andrews on his new appointment. It was an easy choice choosing Dan because he's the biggest cunt that I know, and I'm sure he'll do a great job of being a cunt.
That's just not fair.
And if need be, Dan's got the authority to force an anti-petroleum vaccination on any citizen who fails to comply. Now, I also have an important message for the petrol sniffers in Alice Springs. I'd like you to ease off the 98 octane and maybe just fill up your Coke bottles with E85 until this crisis is averted. And finally, a message to those whining truckies and farmers, just go and trade in your Kenworths and your John Deeres for a new Tesla or a BYD and stop your whining. Now, of course, all of these new measures only apply to you dickheads and not someone like me who has a full tank of free fuel put in his taxpayer-funded BMW limousine every single day.
Oh, mate, don't say that.
Fundamentally, Australia's fuel security is strong.
He's full of shit.
Well, look, we're just seeing a lot of people wanting extra diesel, particularly in regional Australia, and I do understand that.
Man's got to know his limitations.
Peter Dutton.